Hello. I think I set everything up and I'm live. Less technical difficulties today. Welcome to the discussion for Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Okay, comments are coming in, so I must have done it right. I think my mic is hopefully okay here. Hi everyone, thanks for coming. Hang on. Oh yeah, I had the little werewolf running. I had to. Sometimes I just need a little intro so that I can get all my bearings and click all the right buttons. But I'm glad everyone liked it. Sorry for the jump scare. Thanks guys. Everyone's always hello Lacey. Everyone's always hyping me up, but you know me, I go hard for a theme around here. So I've had it on for a while, so it's kind of like the fangs are definitely rubbing with the top lip. I did a practice run on my son. It turned out so much better on him. Like, it looked so cute on him. He's already taken it off. I think it's because he's like has like less eyebrows than me, and it's like it was a more of a stark difference. I don't know. Thank you. I don't know. I like having a theme. Thank you. Technically, like, this is technically a green screen, but those are my actual shelves. I'm just not sitting there. I just don't want you to see my living room. But thank you everyone for coming. I am just going to do one last post to, not that, I don't know if anyone's going to see it, but I'm going to do another post just to remind people in case anyone happens to see it in the next little while and wants to join. I did get some pictures of him. I did it straight away because I had a feeling he would either smudge it or rub it off, because Halloween he rubbed his face paint like instantly, and then he burst into tears and he was like refusing to go trick-or-treating. He loves Halloween. Like, I am a pink, like a cutesy pink girly. He is a Halloween boy. Like, at least 3 times a week he asks if it's Halloween yet. So when I said to him that I'm going to dress up as a werewolf, he was so excited and he was like, yeah, me too. Okay, hold on. Okay. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming. I suspect that we potentially have like some varying opinions. I feel like some of the first books that I picked, everyone kind of agreed and everyone kind of gave it the same rating. So let me know if you read Bride. I can already hear him calling me. I literally said, I'm about to start. He's like, okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry. Let me know if you read Bride and just like general surface thoughts. Like, don't give spoilers, like just a general rating and any like non-spoilery, just generic thoughts. And yeah, and then I'll give you my thoughts. But I'm interested to see like people who are here, what we thought. It's so hard to schedule lives because I feel like everyone's in a different time zone. So hopefully people who read it were able to make it today. Otherwise, I'm sure they'll be watching the replay instead. So if you're watching the replay, sorry. Wait, how do I link? Okay. Oh God. Nope, that's not how you do it. Wait, sorry. Why am I so bad at technology? One would think. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh my God. Okay, comments have come in. Right. Oh no. Yeah, we had the bat. I decorated for Halloween as soon as we saw when the Kmart like Halloween decor came out. He wanted to buy everything, and we kept it up like way after Christmas and New Year's. Eventually, I took it down because I had a house inspection. I thought maybe not having like fake spider webs and bats everywhere, but okay. Read it in about 5 hours. It was a quick read, I will say that. Gave it 5 stars. Okay. Lacey, I know you didn't like it. I'm so sorry. Hang on, do I have... I'm so sorry. But, you know, at least... I don't know, I'm trying to think of a positive. At least now you know. You've read it. You know what people are talking about. You thought it was quirky and cute. Love it. I will say Ali Hazelwood does have like a really cute writing style for romances. Amber, 3.5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. My brain is running so slow today. Sasha, that's so funny. I saw your vlog when you said that. I'll come back to my thoughts in a second. But 4 stars. Okay. Really enjoyed the first 2/3 of it. Felt the ending was really underwhelming. Okay. Yes, I love that we have literally a 1 star and a 5 star person in the chat. I will give you my rating and my thoughts, which potentially may surprise some people because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this. I have not like rated it online and I'm like still kind of deciding, but I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. I actually really enjoyed it. And it's funny because Sasha, when I saw your vlog and you're like, oh, the first half is so boring and then the second half it starts to pick up, I was the opposite. I agree with Amber. I thought the first half was so good. The first half I was like, I'm going to give this 5 stars and this is going to be like my new favorite book. I thought it was so much fun. The second half, it kind of lost me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. The second half, it kind of lost me a little bit. And I also, I mean, I won't give spoilers, but in a second when we get to the spoiler section, I was not happy with the ending either. So then I bumped it down to 4, I think. I was close to giving it a 4.5, but I just feel like there's so many things that I was like, I didn't like that I can't give it a 4.5, but I'll get into my spoilery thoughts in a second. But yeah, there are definitely some things that I didn't like. I think if it were regular human characters, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. Okay, I also agree with you. I feel like it probably would have been a bit boring for me. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Crystal. To be honest, I'm sick of Ali Hazelwood writing female man character that believes the love interest hates her when they never explicitly say it. Okay, that's fair. And quite frankly, I cannot comment on that because I have only read The Love Hypothesis, which I gave The Love Hypothesis 5 stars, and I put it in my favorites of the year I read it. But I was not a romance, like I was strictly reading lit fic at that time, and The Love Hypothesis was like the first romance that I had read, like coming back into romance or getting into romance at all. So I don't know if it would be 5 stars if I reread it, but at the time I gave it 5 stars and I put it on my favorites list. So yeah, I can't comment because I haven't read any other Ali Hazelwood, and I don't know if I don't know, because I was seeing like a lot of people saying like so many of her books are just so similar. Like the first couple that she put out, people were saying they were really similar, like Big Man, Little Girl. Like it was the first couple were like women in STEM, which first of all, love that, but not every single time. So that's why I was interested to read this one because it's so different. Hang on, I'm being interrupted again. Okay, he's going to interrupt me in another second. But I've lost my train of thought, so I'm just going to keep going. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like I agree with what you commented earlier. So I think maybe, yeah, we're kind of in agreement on that. But I feel like everyone is so varied because Sasha said the opposite. Lacey obviously didn't like it. It was a 2.5 star for me until I realized what it was. Yeah, I don't think it. I'm not surprised at you. I honestly thought I was not gonna love it, but the bits I didn't love, like I kind of was just like, oh well, and like I just kept reading it and enjoyed it anyway. I don't know if that makes sense. I'll talk about it in the spoilers. You haven't read any other Ali Hazelwood, but it made sense to me that the vampire bride would assume that the arranged marriage husband might hate her. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that whole, I don't know, I'll get into it in a second, but there was a lot that I was like, doesn't make the most sense. Those two and Love on the Brain, and it is a constant theme. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people complaining about that. I don't know, I did put my name down for like her new release that's coming out to get a copy, but like if I got a copy I would read it, but I don't think I did. Because they did say there was limited copies available, and I've seen people posting that they got theirs and I have not got mine. I don't think they're going to give it to me, but that's fine. So yeah, I don't know if I'll pick up one again by her, but we'll see. Maybe if they were getting like really good reviews. Oh, you loved Love on the Brain. Maybe I'll read that one then. Wait, what color is Love on the Brain? Pink? Love Theoretically, that's the one that the main character has diabetes. I don't know, I considered that one because I feel like I haven't read that many books with a diabetic main character, so that's like something a little different. She knows the formula, it works for her and she's stuck with it. I mean, go for it, girl. Like she's doing pretty good, so she doesn't really need my advice. But yeah, that I did see people saying like they're all really similar, but I mean, yeah, that's okay. It was your first and last. Okay, yeah. That's fair. That's why I picked this one up, because it was not a contemporary romance, so it's a little bit different. You enjoyed Ali Hazelwood's writing fine enough, but Def couldn't read a ton of her books. I'd get really tired with it. Yeah, I think I agree. But this one was good because it was a little different, I guess. So people who were tired of her books, they've got something a little different. But let's get into the presentation. We're still, I feel like everyone who's left a comment has read it, so I don't think I need to really worry about warning people about spoilers, but we've got a little bit of non-spoiler and then I'll get into spoilers. So here we have the Bride Book Club presentation. I did see, did anyone see this cover and what do we think? Thank you. I saw this one, and as much as like this is so like cute and pretty, I just feel like it gives, like, I just feel like it's like kind of mismarketing what it is. Like that looks like a cutesy romance, which I guess it's kind of cutesy, but I don't know. I feel like there is another book in the Bride world coming soon, especially with the ending. I agree. I think maybe following, I feel like she set it up so that she can do one following some other characters. Thank you. I had to use that full moon one again. I would consider picking up the sequel too. Correct. Yeah, I feel like as much as this artist, like, that's really pretty, I do think that it doesn't give paranormal. And hold on, now Keaton's calling me. Apologies, it's chaotic as always, but this is why I always put off the live shows, because I'm like, oh, Keen's gonna be there, and I try and like think maybe I'll have a time where it'll be easier to manage. It never is. So anyway, yeah, I don't think it matches the story either. It's pretty though, but I just don't think it really goes. I prefer the other one. Yeah. Yeah, not this one. Okay, yeah. I feel like I like this cover. Like, in the background, like, it looks like contemporary, but like, oh, there's a wolf. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? Because it's just in the background. Oh, really? They did say she was blonde. We'll get into I've got like celebrity castings, not very good ones, but it is chaos. Anyway, oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna give a recap of the characters and their story. This is the non-spoilery bit, so we have, for anyone watching the replay, because I think everyone here has seen it, read it. So our two main characters are Misery and Lo. Misery is a vampire and Lo is a werewolf, and they are in this arranged marriage. Oh, my computer is not liking me today. It's so slow. Misery has her vampire family, so she is a twin brother, Owen, and her dad is like the vampire king. I don't know what it's called. What is the person called? And her mum died giving birth, so no mum. Yeah, I also hated her name being Misery. I didn't really like the names at all. Like, I also didn't like his name, but anyway. And then Lo has a half-sister named Anna, which we find out in the beginning. And then other notable characters, Misery was sent into human territory when she was young, so she grew up with the humans, and she was sent a best friend named Serena. Serena has a cat, Sparkles. And then other notable characters, Gabby. Look, I'm going to be honest, the whole politics section was kind of confusing for me, but whatever. And then Roscoe and Emery. Roscoe was the previous alpha before Lo, and Emery was the mate. I don't know, guys. Anyway, let's get into the fan cast. Yeah, I think we all agree that the name was not good. I did not like it. I don't know. It's a bit odd. The rest of Ali Hazelwood's books have weirdly named characters. I don't remember. But let's get into the fan cast. Now, I am going to remind everyone that I never watch TV or movies, so I don't know actors and actresses. I did find online like what people were suggesting, so I took from that. Yeah, buddy? Hold on.
I'm just want to.
I swear to God, I swear he does this on purpose. He was like fine for like the whole hour before I started, and as soon as I start, he wants a million things. Anyway, I'm just going to start. So I was seeing people online say Dakota Fanning for Misery, and they also said Sydney Sweeney, and Lily Reinhart, and I was thinking like Anya Taylor-Joy kind of gives vampire vibes, but the one I'm going to use for the presentation, because I don't know, I just love her and she's Australian. I'm going to put Margot Robbie in the Misery spot, but let me know if you disagree. I just feel like Margot Robbie has, I feel like all actors can probably do anything, but like I feel like Margot Robbie has had such different roles. Like she could be a vampire. I also hated how the only thing that makes her a vampire is blood and sun. Like, what about strength, hearing, heightened senses, and so on? Actually, yeah. She did have, she did have powers. Like, she put her thumb on, like, the person's head, and, like, I don't know what happened. Quite frankly, like, I didn't know what was going on half the time. Like, I'm not a fantasy girly, so I feel like all the supernatural stuff kind of, like, did not get sunk into my brain so good. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Sparkles being your favorite character considering the book. Oh, that's hilarious. I was so lost. Well, that's good, because then you can explain it to me. Yeah, it did. I mean, a lot of things ruined those scenes for me, but okay, I also can see Sydney Sweeney. I feel like that was a really good pick, whoever suggested that. And yeah, she gives vampire vibes for sure. But Margot can do anything. I just feel like Margot can do anything. Because, like, Misery, she's a vampire, but also she's, like, snarky and funny. And I feel like Margot does rom-coms, but she also was, like, Harley Quinn. So, like, I feel like I just put Margot in. If someone says blonde, I'm going to put Margot in it. That's what I thought. I thought she definitely gives, like, the vampire look. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she wasn't really that great of a vampire, was she? I know, there was some weird, like... And also, like, the werewolf blood was green. Why was the werewolf blood green? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, someone was paying attention, not me. Anyway, so Lo, I've got... I don't know this actor's name, but I saw one person suggesting this. He was in, like, Riverdale or something. I don't know. I feel like he gives werewolf vibes. I don't really know, but I've got him as Lo, and I don't know his name. Apologies to this actor. And then the dad, someone suggested this, and I went with it because what was he in? Game of Thrones. And I feel like he could be the dad. Although, do vampires age? Like, is it like Twilight where they don't age? Like, but I suppose he doesn't look that old anyway. In this picture, he kind of has greys. But anyway, the brother, so the whole point, like the thing with the brother, like they're twins, but I think the only reason I remember she was blonde is because they went on about how they were twins, but they look opposite. Like, she was fair and blonde, and he was like more olive and had brown hair. Like, they looked nothing like each other. I think that was what happened. But I saw someone said, if it's going to load, for the brother, Timothy Chalamet, is that his name? I feel like he gives vampire vibes as well, with the, like, but I don't know if, like, he's too, like, little. I don't know. But, like, vampires are meant to have supernatural strength, not, like, physical strength. I'm going to be honest, I do not know who Michael Evans is. I'll Google it. I'm so bad at celebrities. Oh my god, my computer is going to die. Maybe I should Google it on my phone. Michael Evans. This can't be right. I don't want people's LinkedIn. Who is Michael Evans? Why have I got people's... Okay, I'm going to have to come back to this. Oh, they do age in Bride. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, well then yeah, I definitely pick him as the dad. I don't know who Daryl McCormack is either. Okay, I'm glad you agree. I don't take credit for this casting because I definitely took other people's ideas. Thomas Doherty. Oh God. Thomas. I'm so bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And I mean, he has brown hair. What was the other one I was looking up? Daryl. Oh, okay, yeah. Honestly, anyone could have been Lo, and I would have been like, yeah. Like, I don't know. Lastly, people were suggesting for Serena. I don't remember this actress's name either. They also were suggesting the girl who was in The Hate You Give. I don't know. I don't know who this actress is or what she's been in, but yeah, sure. Anyway, so that's the fan casting. And I think we're going on to spoilers now. So if anyone is either watching the replay or if anyone happens to be here that I haven't seen comments from, that hasn't read it, we're going into spoilers. I'm going to quickly run through the the plot. Oh wait, what does it say? Oh, is that his full name? I can Google that. Oh, okay, yeah. Now I've got someone coming up. Hold on. American actor. Okay. Yeah, he can be, I mean, I could slot anyone into those roles. Like, honestly, I don't pay that much attention to some of the characters. Right. So we're on to the spoilers. I'm going to give you the recap and now we can discuss spoilery thoughts. So we start off with Misery and Lo meeting on their wedding day. Honestly, I was kind of even confused with like the whole, like they were swapping, like she was getting sent into werewolf territory and that other girl was getting put in the van, but I don't know. Anyway, all I got is that it was an arranged marriage and she was being sent to the werewolves to marry the werewolf alpha. Next, we meet Anna. We find out that Misery actually signed up for the marriage because she's looking for her best friend, Serena, who is a journalist. And she found that note saying Ellie Morland. And she's thinking, well, that's Lo because his name is Lo Morland. So we find out she has a different reason for being there, which that was kind of fun. I like that. Then we find out that Anna is actually L.E. Morland because her full name is Liliana and that she is actually half werewolf. She's not his full sibling, that she's half werewolf. So then I guess we're kind of like getting the backstory of like werewolves can have children with humans and like how that works. I feel like she can't have been the first. Like there was someone else before her, surely. But anyway, whatever. Like, no, I'm just gonna. Some of the stuff I just kind of like brushed over. I was like, okay, I'll just go with it. Here's where it gets a little fuzzy for me because this is where the politics. Like I was kind of like confused. They go see Emery for some reason. So Emery was the mate of the previous alpha. So Lo had to kill the previous alpha. So that guy's dead. But Emery was the previous alpha's mate. I don't know why they were going to see Emery. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what was happening. For some reason, they go and see Emery. And Lo needs to put his scent on Misery. See, I feel like part of the reason why I gave this a good rating is because I was like, if a book could make me laugh, I'm having a good time. Like, I'm like, okay, some things are not really adding up. Some things I don't really like. But you know what? It made me laugh. When he's, I'm not gonna be able to find it, but when he was like, oh, I've got to put my scent on you. And then he's like, oh, we have to rub like our skin together, including my tongue. And she says, like a wet willy. I just feel like Misery was pretty funny. And like when she said, in the beginning, someone suggested, or someone said something. Oh, right. When they said she had to go on birth control and she said, the birth control shot I was given before coming here was a joke. Not just because Lo and I are as likely to have sex as we are to start a podcast together. I just feel like she was a bit silly goofy. Like, I just thought she was just silly. And like when she met Anna and then she was like, oh, you play Grand Theft Auto? She's like, is that even appropriate for a 3-year-old? And then Anna's like, I'm 7. And holds up 6 fingers. Like, I feel like Misery is funny. Like, she's like, is that appropriate for a 3-year-old? Wait, which one was the airplane scene? Is that what I'm up to? Because I think Emery is trying to kidnap Anna. Oh, okay. I DNF'd Magnolia Parks. So, yeah, that's also why I was, like, I just feel like she was funny. Like, I was like, if I'm having a good time, like, I'm having a good time. The book, some things don't make sense to me, some things I didn't like, but it was fun. And I also read it really fast. I think you said you read it in like 5 hours. I read like half of it before bed, and then I read the next half like in the morning. I also thought she was the funniest around Anna, like, because she's saying like she's not a kid person, but she was just funny. Yeah, I lost my place now. Where am I up to? All right. So while they're visiting Emery, they sneak away to hack into. Oh, okay. You were talking about what I was talking about. Yeah. This is the before the halfway point. I was like, okay, because I'm gonna be honest, I was a bit nervous about the spiciness of this book, and when yeah, okay, everyone's realizing at the same time. When the halfway point, like, because obviously the main scenes don't happen till the end, so that's why up until halfway, I was like, this is fine. I'm going to give this 5 stars. Like, this book's good. I thought all the scenes were fine. It was when things started to get further into the book that I was like, I can't give this 5 stars. But I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was a bit nervous about this. But, okay. So, yeah, they sneak away to hack into the computer because apparently Emery can hack into computers. That was a hidden talent. But did she even get anything? I don't know. Then they're caught, and Misery feeds on Low to cover up what they were doing so that people didn't know they were trying to hack into the computers. I don't know. Then they find out Anna is sick, so they have to rush back. And Misery, because she has been in the human world and has grown up there, she knows what medicine to give her. She suggests that. That's like a nice little, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's a nice little family bonding moment where Misery's like, oh, I know what to do, and she can actually be helpful, because I just feel like she's not really that helpful in the whole book. Like, she going back to like what we said before about how she doesn't really have that great of vampire powers, like, she wasn't really that helpful. They didn't find out anything from that. Okay, well, that was great. Oh, right, because it was a different werewolf that found out something. Was it? I don't know. Misery speaks to her twin, and he tells her, under no circumstances are you to feed from Low again, because we find out there's like some weird like bonding thing. Also, okay, this is another question that I don't have about the vampire, like, I don't have the answer to about the vampire law that hopefully someone else has. So when she talks to her brother, she's talking in a different language, and is she speaking to him like telepathically or on the phone? What is going on with that? Like, how does she speak to her brother? And because I think it was like a different language. I don't know. That whole part, I was just kind of like, I'll just go with it. I'm just going to keep reading, and like, it wasn't going in my head. I don't really understand that. So if anyone knows the answer to that, yeah. Anyway, then she gets sick after eating the peanut butter because she is a vampire and doesn't eat, but she does eat peanut butter, which was interesting. I don't know why that was. I guess they just made her have to eat one type of human food to have this plot line. I don't know. Okay. She was raised by humans because her dad is a psychopath. So, of course, she's not a great... Oh, right. Of course. Yeah, no wonder she's a crappy vampire. She wasn't even around vampires. That actually makes sense. Okay, yeah. No healing purple blood. There is a vampire law that vampire bites are orgasmic. Okay. Right, so that is like official, like, vampire law. I mean, just like a FaceTime Zoom. It was a Zoom call? Oh. Okay. But were they speaking in a different language? Was it a vampire language? Peanut butter is not a bad choice except for that one time. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess, like, the whole thing about the peanut butter is because they were trying to poison Anna, right? And it makes sense, like, that a werewolf would like peanut butter because, like, dogs do. I don't know. Oh my god, hang on, he's calling me. Hold on. All right, let me catch up on the comments. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm all frazzled now. If I was non-human and had to eat one type of human food, definitely peanut butter. I mean, peanut butter is great. It was a different language. Okay, they had a vampire language. Okay. But it was a FaceTime Zoom call. Okay, I didn't know if it was like she was telepathically talking to him, but then other people walked in and they knew that she was talking to him, so it was FaceTime. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know what we're laughing at. I don't know. Guys, I liked the book. It was fun, but we all know I'm not a fantasy girl. But I just picture Lo kicking his leg because of the tastiness of peanut butter. Oh my God. I suspect peanut butter, like surely peanut butter was chosen because like dogs like peanut butter. Is it? I don't know. Funny you should mention the word dog, which is exactly what this book. I understand. I don't think it's for everyone. I've lost my, oh right. Then they find out that Serena's apartment was broken into. So someone in the pack, and I don't remember who it was, but someone in the pack discovers the link between what Serena was trying to do and Anna. So I don't remember who it was, but it was someone else in the pack. So the whole trip to Emery was, I couldn't remember if it was like that was linked or if it was, anyway, whatever. So they figure out that. Then Misery and Lo fool around, and this is where he tells her they aren't compatible. And we find out about the nodding, but the word not is not said yet. Then Misery suspects Gabby is not Lo's mate. I'm going to be honest, this part of the plot didn't, like, I just feel like this part of the plot was not, like, it just didn't make that much sense. Like, how did she even believe that Gabby was the mate to begin with? So Gabby did get switched into the vampire territory, right? But she wasn't Lo's mate, so she just signed up for it for no reason. Like, I don't know. And also, like, I don't know. I just think it was kind of obvious that, did she even get, yeah, she did get swapped because Owen was saying like, oh, me and Gabby aren't having sex. Like, you know, we managed to do it. Why you guys, I don't know. I look, some of the plot points were a little lost on me, if that was not clear. I'm like the worst person to give this plot. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect, and I just think it was like that aspect was just not for me. I was in the Navy, and knots are a thing with for boats, obviously. So I kept picturing the Navy every day. Oh no. This book sparked up the conversation of what other pop culture werewolves has a knot. Jacob Black. Oh no. I am gonna be honest. I've never thought about that. And also, Jacob Black was with a vampire also, or a half vampire. Misery was very hung up on the mate thing. It's an arranged marriage. Like, who cares? Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like the whole mate storyline, like, I don't really know why she, like, I don't know. Like, she just seemed, like, I just thought it was obvious. But anyway. Not for me either. Yeah. Also not for me. But that's fine. Right. So we find out that Owen does not like the way their dad has been doing things. And we find out, like, he wants to like overthrow the dad. And then Misery and Lo have sex finally. Misery is drugged, not from the sex, but afterwards, and wakes up in a locked room with Serena. Now, this is where things, if things weren't already starting to fall apart, this is where they really started to fall apart for me. Like I said, the whole like start, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be 5 stars for me. I thought it was great. Like, and the spicy scenes up until that point weren't that bad, in my personal opinion. It was not as bad as I was expecting, considering the way people like talking about this book. Here's where things started to really decline quite quickly, because like it just felt like, I just thought it was working up to something so much better, and then she just is drugged and all of a sudden there's Serena. Like, she doesn't even find Serena herself. Like, the whole point was that she's signing up to this arranged marriage because she wants to find Serena, and then all of a sudden it's like she just goes to sleep and like boom, here I am. So like, are you kidding? Anyway, so she wakes up in a locked room with Serena. Serena has been locked in that room for months, and instantly her and Misery are able to escape. Which, okay, sorry, but Misery does not seem like, as we've said, Misery has not been that great being a vampire so far. She has not been that helpful the whole time. She lands in Serena's little room, and all of a sudden now Serena can escape because she has Misery, who is kind of useless. But Serena couldn't escape that whole time, especially after we find out she's half werewolf. Like, the math isn't mathing. Like, it just seemed a bit like thrown together, like Ali Hazelwood's like scrambling to get to an ending. But anyway, then they discover they are in fact locked in vampire territory, and then we find out it is in fact the dad who has been behind it all, which, if things weren't bad, they just got worse for me, because first of all, she gets thrown to the ending where she finds Serena. Then they just walk out the door and there they are in the vampire territory, and we find out the vampires are behind it. Then it gets even worse, because then we find out the dad's behind it. Like, okay. He's the bad character all along, was actually the bad character. Then they don't even get to figure out the conclusion themselves. Like, they just walk out there, there's the dad, and he's like, gather around, everyone, gather around, because what you didn't know, I'm about to tell you in my little villainous monologue. Like, come on. And then they just stand there while he's telling them, like, so what you didn't know is the whole time I actually knew about the werewolves. And, like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's how we find out what this whole, like, that's the ending. That is the ending. You can't, like, be serious. Like, I just thought it was, like, leading up to something so, like, fun and exciting, and Misery just, like, gets drugged and wakes up at the conclusion. She doesn't even do anything. The dad's just like, guys, I'm about to tell you what you've been trying to figure out this whole time. Like, anyway, then we find out Serena is actually half werewolf. She shifts, they attack the vampires, which, okay, I've lost interest at this point. Then the ending, Lo admits that she is his mate, which we knew the whole freaking time, but anyway, they have sex and they're not a curse. The ending was not for me. The ending was not for me. Oh, okay. Oh god. Okay, so that is my summary of the ending. I missed lots of comments, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, the first half really great. I thought she was funny. I was having a lot of fun. I will say one thing about Ali Hazelwood is, I think probably because she writes contemporary romances, which are quite fast paced. Like, for me as a non-fantasy reader, like, it was fast to read as much as, even though I was lost with half the politics, I liked that. Second half really went downhill. But you know what? It's fine. I'm still going to give it a 4 maybe. And I would read another book in the series. I don't think I have been converted into like an Omegaverse person, because from what I've seen, people are saying like this is quite tame in comparison to like other werewolf books. So I do not foresee myself going into that territory, but you know, never say never. He better not meet Renesmee's child. I mean, in the movies. I meant like in the future. Yeah, I feel like I'm glad someone agrees with me. I feel like we all have different opinions though. Like everyone, like we don't all agree, which is like so funny that this book is like everyone kind of has a different favorite part. I'll be honest, Serena being half wolf was also a plot twist for me. I didn't see that coming. However, by that point, like I was so unsatisfied by the scene that we were in that I was kind of like, okay, like it was shocking, but then at the same time I wasn't like, because at that point I was just like, oh, so underwhelmed by the scene that we had found ourselves in that I just feel like I couldn't enjoy it as much. They introduced that element so nonchalantly. Wait, hold on, I forgot where we're up to. The werewolf part, her being half werewolf. That's a good point. She didn't really find Serena herself. It did feel like a little anticlimax. It felt lazy. Like, it really felt lazy. Like, she just, all this time, she's been like, yeah, I'm signing up for this marriage because I'm going to find Serena. And she doesn't. Like, she doesn't do anything. She gets drugged and she wakes up there. Everyone else does it. Like, Serena is such a Mooney name too. Is it? I don't know. She accidentally stumbled upon Serena and was like, oh, what's up? Yeah. I just hate that it was an accident. And then, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you agree that she was screaming. Like, just felt like a little bit rushed. And there not being a camera in that corner is so easy. Like, what? Wait, what one corner? Oh, of them escaping? Yeah. And also, why wouldn't Serena have gotten out on her own? Like, she'd been in there for like 3 months. She's half werewolf and she knows she can shift. But she needed Misery, who's like kind of not that useful. Like, I don't know, it just seemed a bit silly. And like, Serena was there for like all that time. Misery was there for like 1 minute. And then they're like, okay, let's escape. Like, I don't know, it just seemed a bit, I don't know. I just didn't like the ending, but anyway. Me too. As soon as the dad started doing the big villain monologue, I was like, come on. Ali, there has to have been a different way for you to have given us this conclusion. Like, some other way, not the dad being like, and guys, this is what I'd been up to all this time. Like, it was so disappointing. Yeah, I was also expecting something far more epic. When they shifted, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, if we did see the attack, I probably would have like forgot and just like, my eyes kind of glaze over like fight scenes. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was definitely not epic. I love that, Crystal. Rate with your heart, yeah. Oh my god. No, don't feel like you need to drop your rating. Like, if you want to give it a 5, give it a 5. Like, I almost gave it a 5 just for vibes. But I just couldn't, I don't know. And then I was close to giving it a 4.5, but I don't know. Werewolves are my favorite in horror, but not for romance. Okay. Have I read any werewolf horror books? I don't know that I have. Paranormal romance is fine. Wanting to see, hear about sex with dog bits is not fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would have been worse if he was a werewolf. Like, while they were like, that I would not have been into. But, like, he was a human. Like, he wasn't changed. I don't know. But it was not for me. Like, I'm not in this book for the knotting. I was just here for the fun vibes. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna probably pick up anything like based on that being a key part of it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've seen Vampire Diaries. Is that bad? I don't think I have. I don't know. I'm telling my husband a not joke later and he'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Just explain to him the book. Give him a detailed description of the book. Yeah, see, this is where I feel like our reading tastes differ. But like, happy for everyone who loves a good nodding scene. I'm not against it. I just think it's just not exactly my taste in a book, perhaps. But this is why I'm scared to like pick like other books that people have like, I don't know. I want to be a monster romance girly kind of. So, and this is like kind of almost that. So I feel like this could be my stepping stone. That I'm just kind of scared. I'm just kind of scared. But if anyone has recommendations for like, because we know I'm not a fantasy girl. If you have a recommendation for like a book that's like kind of this amount of fantasy where it's like a contemporary reader can read it and understand it, and like it's a little bit of fantasy, like it's a little bit paranormal, but it's not a lot. I need those recommendations because like I don't know. I want to read fantasy, but then every time I do, I have no idea what's going on. And I feel like even though I had no idea what was going on, like I could still follow. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of like where my brain is at with that. No naughty moments for you. There are a lot of puns that can be made out of that not. It also wasn't explained well at all. I had to look up it. Do you know, that's so funny because I was like, okay, let me just Google and confirm like what I think is actually what it is. And then I found like this Reddit post where someone asked, and then underneath people were like saying like, oh, like you should, if you think this is weird, like imagine what, like you should see what happens with this animal, with this animal. Like they weren't saying what happens, but like they were saying like weird, like listing animals that have a weird sex like thing, and I was too scared to look into any others. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, I did Google it to confirm. Yeah, I did. But it was like what I suspected, but I was just like, let me just make sure, like we all know I was not really absorbing some other things from the storyline, but I was like, let me just see if I got this right. Perhaps let me know how it goes. I perhaps will not. But you know, just to see, let me know. Yeah, that is also why I was considering picking that, because I feel like I had fun with this. So it's not that I didn't like it, and it's not like I was just deterred from reading anything ever again, because like it just, the scenes were not my fave. But then I'm like, I don't know. But that's why I was like, that's why I was hesitant about that series. But I still think I want to try it, because also it's a BIPOC author and I just think it looks cute. Hold on, I think Kian's calling me. Okay, sorry, the amount of pauses. I feel like less than yesterday though. Yeah, but that's what I want. I feel like that's what I need, is like a contemporary book that just has a slight amount of, like, I loved The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, because like it wasn't really that much fantasy. Like, I don't know. I did like Legends and Lattes, but it also lost me a bit. Like, you know how that's described as like high fantasy with low stakes? I need low fantasy, low stakes. Like, and I feel like The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, like, there's a little bit of witches, but it's not like hard to understand. Oh, are these more nodding books? I'm not going to take that suggestion for me personally, but Amber, let me know how it goes if you do read it. Okay, and it's done well. There we go. If anyone else wants... oh my god, someone said in that Reddit post duck mating. I didn't like Google... I didn't want to like say a video or anything, but I kind of like Googled it. The ducks drown. Like the male ducks drown them sometimes. They just like hold them up. Yeah, Lacey, maybe don't take these suggestions from us. Some people said there was maybe too much smut. Then it's not for me. I'm happy with like a couple of scenes because then I can just kind of like read it and like run on to the next. If anything is described as too much smut, then probably potentially not for me. That's fine. Oh God. Yeah, I do not like. I feel like any dog that I've had has been desexed, so I thankfully do not have a visual representation for this book. Not the Witch You Wed is a contemporary fantasy. Not the Witch You Wed. What does that cover look like? Sorry, I'm behind on the not the Witch You Wed. Oh, okay. I think, have I seen this cover? Yeah, maybe I need witch books because that's like kind of like a little bit fantastical, but like not too much maybe. I don't know. A YouTuber I watch and love is coming out with a book in September that sounds like it'll be perfect for fans of. Oh my God, what is the book? What is the book? Wait, did I see? I saw this somewhere. I saw this. Where did I see this? Yeah, I saw the cover. Oh, I know where I saw the cover. I saw the cover because, wait, hold on. Unless am I thinking of a different publisher? Oh my God, now my internet's not working. I feel like I saw the cover because I emailed this publisher about something else. Or is that the US publisher? September. Okay. Lucy Jane Wood is a YouTuber. Do I know who that is? I don't know if I know who that is. Yes, I literally just, that is so weird. I just saw that yesterday. Okay, I'll keep that one in mind. Wait, did I miss this one? Witch and Werewolf, Second Chance, no nodding. Oh, you got me at no nodding. Wait, what one was that? Not the Witch You Wed. Oh, a witch and a werewolf. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'll keep that one in mind. Okay. Oh, maybe that's where I saw it. Maybe that's where... Wait, no. Did I see you post it? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe that's where I saw it. Maybe I saw it and then I looked it up. I have the worst memory. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. Either way, it looks cute. Oh, I see. Yes. I am not. I am the opposite. So yeah, that is probably why this book felt so fast for you. But I also do think it read pretty fast. I guess probably because she's used to writing, well, I mean, the ending was also rushed, but she's used to writing contemporary romances. But that's what I liked about it. Because yeah, every fantasy that I've picked up lately has not been a hit for me. But I want to, like, I feel like I just need to find the like niche type of books that I am looking for. Because it's not like I dislike it as a whole. Like I loved The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches and I enjoyed Legends and Lattes, even if like some of the world aspects were like slightly lost on me. When I read the sequel, I had to keep Googling what things were because there was like, they would mention like, oh, this character is a blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I have no idea. I don't even have like any sort of visual in my mind to start visualizing what that could be. And I had to Google it. Yeah, if you're used to epic fantasy, this probably is a different vibe for the different reason why it's different to me. But yeah, what do we think about,
Mommy, we forgot.
I think, that's my last slide anyway. Hang on, I can go back to this. what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, that's right. What do we think about that time I got drunk and saved a demon? Sasha's already read it. Do you think I would like it, Sasha? Because I know, like, it's...
Mommy, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, you can stay here. You can stay here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know it is, like, as far as, like, spiciness goes, I know, like, it's not usually what I pick up, but I feel like it could be fun. And I feel like every time I see a review of it, like, people are like, oh, this was so fun. And, like, I want to have fun. And the cover is cute. Because what did I say yesterday? I was that one. Did I say September? Yeah, August, September. Yeah. I am still excited and waiting for Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I said this yesterday because I feel like that one maybe is more like safe for me. It's also sapphic.
Mommy, see that one is
Antarctica, yeah.
What about all the rest?
Can I go through all the countries with you when I'm done? I'm almost done, okay? And then I'll tell you all the countries. Yeah, I'm on the fence for you. Kian, wait, don't make so much noise. Based on your, like, thinking of this, it's smutty, but I think the adventure plot holds up too. Okay. I think I'll pick it. I don't know. We'll see. Kian. Oh my god. Because there was another book that I saw, I don't think it's out yet. I think it's next month or the month after. The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. That one. And it comes out on my birthday on July 9th. Perfect, Kian. It says perfect for fans of Travis Baldry and TJ Klune. A cozy fantasy tale full of stolen spell books, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter romance. So I feel like that one, like, it's been compared to, like, Travis Baldry and TJ Klune. Like, I liked that amount of fantasy. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe this is what I need. And it looks like there's, like, a little dragon or something. I don't know. It looks cutesy. That cover is cute. Are you talking about the book I'm talking about? The Spell Shop? I think it's cute. But it's not out yet. So that's July 9th. So I don't know. I'll see if I can get a copy of that one. Because I feel like this could be my vibe. What's it about? I don't remember. She is the librarian at the Great Library of something. Her assistant is a spider plant. Protecting the magic of the city's elite. But a revolution is brewing, and when the library goes up in flames, they steal whatever books they can and flee to the faraway island where she grew up. Okay. In addition to a nosy and very handsome neighbour, she finds the town in disarray. Opening up her own spell shop comes with its own risks. Oh, this one sounds cute. It's her debut adult cozy fantasy. Okay. Oh, she's written books for kids, teens, and adults. I have never heard of this author. Have I? I don't know. Either way, that one sounds like it could be the vibe for me. Oh my god, he's playing it. You can put it in there, yeah. Do you want the slime? Do you want to open the slime?
No.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm just putting people in there.
Sure. Yes, but that's basically all I had to say on Bride. Thank you for joining the bride discussion. It did go a little bit longer than I usually do for like the actual book discussions. But you know, I think we just had a lot to say for this one. I'm still glad I picked it because it was fun. And Modern Girl's Guide to Magic by Lindsay Hall. I'm going to Google that one. A Modern Girl's Guide to Magic. I still haven't started that one book that I had on, I said it yesterday. What was it called? A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. Because I feel like it looks like cutesy. I don't know. A Modern Girl's Guide to Magic. Charming Cove Book 1. Oh. My computer is like on its last legs at this point, honestly. Oh, it's on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, I'll read that next month maybe. A witch from a family of witches, and the only one whose magic blows up in her face. Oh, okay, everything just stopped loading. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, nothing is loading. Yeah, just go away, pop up. Never get involved with magic. You must... Oh my gosh. Now something else popped up. Oh, I just rubbed my nose. Do not enter a competition to win the biggest magical fortune in England, and definitely don't fall for Callan Hawthorne, the sexy billionaire mage who you've hated for years. How the heck do I end up in a situation that promises to break all those rules? The only way to save seaside spells, my family's magical potion shop. Oh, okay, another magical potion shop. Okay, I might read this one like soon, so then I can like get a vibe. And it's a series. And it's on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, I'm going to keep that one in mind. I need to not close that tab so I don't forget about it. No spice, no knotting, no green blood, just old-fashioned coziness. That is perfect. Yeah, I just think that's probably a safe option then. I don't know. I feel like I just want to find the right amount of fantasy, because I just feel like when you like the fantasy recommendations that you get given, all the popular ones, like I just don't think they are for me. Oh no, my nose is itchy again. How do I itch it? But yeah, that's my train of thought for this one. I don't know. I'm gonna search. I need to find more like. Yeah, I really just need like contemporary, but with like a slight bit of paranormal or fantasy. Like just either just like a little bit of magic, like a character is a witch, or just like someone's a vampire, but still like contemporary. That's what I need. So I'm on the hunt. If anyone sees any pop up, feel free to send them my way. And then yeah, in about 2 weeks-ish, what date are we on? The 17th for me. In about 2-ish weeks, when it's the end of the month, we will discuss Funny Story with Lacey's book club as well. I still haven't finished it. I'm almost at the end. But yeah, let me know what you're reading if anyone is still here. I still didn't finish The Dead Romantics. I said I was going to finish it before bed, and I read like one chapter. I was so exhausted. I don't know what happened to me. So yeah, I need to finish that one today, and then I'm gonna read, and then I'll read Sweet Hand, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna power through. It's my mission. The next week is to power through like the 7 books that I have that I need to read. Well, I don't need to read them, but I would like to read them. I'm excited to talk about Funny Story because I have started like preparing notes and stuff. I won't give you my thoughts, but yeah, hopefully it will be a bigger success for you than Bride has been, Lacey. Apologies about that. Oh my god, that's a long book, isn't it? That is a long book. Uncut and complete edition. I don't know. I have read like a couple of Stephen King books. I don't know. I don't think Stephen King is like, I have liked, like, what did I read? I read The Green Mile because that's like the least like amount of horror of all of his books, because it's like not, I don't even think it is horror. I really liked it, and I can see why he's popular. Hold on. I finished Fully Once, and now onto the 7 Years Later. Don't give me your thoughts. Yeah. Oh, 1,291 pages. That is like 1,000 pages more than the average book length that I read. I feel like 300 pages is my soft spot for books. 1,291 pages. That's literally, 1,000 more pages than I like to have in a book. So, you're going to read The 7 Years Slip too? I feel like you're going to like it, Lacey. I said, you've read The Dead Romantics, haven't you? What did you think of The Dead Romantics? Oh my God, now he's pushing cards off the White Horse by Erica T. Worth. White Horse. Oh, yes, it is the one I'm thinking of. That is the cover I was thinking. Part murder mystery, part ghost story. Are you enjoying it? Let me know how it goes. Oh, I have Dragon Fruit as well that I was going to try and read. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I will give it a go. Oh my goodness. You gave it 3 stars. Okay. I like that it has like a little, like all of her books seem to have, I thought you said you liked it. Like a little speculative twist. Like that's kind of fun. Because the 7 Year Slip is like a time loop thing, and the Dead Romantics is like a ghost thing. Kian, oh my goodness.
No,
you're looking for something? Yeah, that's okay.
A hammer.
Your hammer, okay.
Yeah.
Oh great, he's looking for a hammer. That's gonna make more noise. White Horse is set in Denver, where I live, and it's so Denver. I feel like when you like live somewhere or like have grown up somewhere and you read a book set there and the author like has like never been there, I feel like it's so obvious. Like, do you know what I mean? So when you read one that's set somewhere and it like feels like it's set there, it's like satisfying because it's like the author has either done their research or again.
No, because I want to read the ants.
What ants?
There's little ants, and then it's born.
Oh, I don't know, but this goes in there. Oh gosh. I read a book that's set like where I kind of where I live for the first, like no books ever really set where I live. And it was so satisfying. To like see towns and like places that you know. Yeah, I just feel like nothing is set where if something is set in Australia, it's usually like Melbourne or like in Sydney. And I guess I kind of live in Sydney, but like not in Sydney. So like, do you know what I mean? The bat on the cover. Wait, what book are we talking about with the bat on the cover? The book someone else mentioned or the book I mentioned? Wait, what book did I say? I don't know. I'm lost. Sorry. If anyone finds a book set in Seattle, please let me know. Twilight? Is that set in Seattle? I don't know. Oh, there's a hammer. Oh, good. Now you could you do the hammering like a little bit over there so it's not right next to the microphone? Oh. Oh, dragon fruit. Oh my god, yeah, I've never even noticed the bat.
But
It is a really pretty cover though.
this one's a grey hammer.
The grey hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me. Look, what we'll have to do is we will search for the hammer later. Are you sure it's not in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Go and check your bedroom. That could be where it is.
No.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, when you're from somewhere and then you read a book that's set there and it's not accurate, it's like you can just tell. Oh, hi Dee. How are you? Thank you. Yes, I am committed to the theme of the werewolves for today. Yeah, we did finish the discussion on Bride, but I feel like based on the thoughts that you sent me, we did have some other people agreeing that the ending was not ideal.
Hey, why did that pencil get here?
Well, that's not meant to be in there. It's probably run out of ink now.
Run out of ink?
Well, because when you don't have the lid on it, it runs out of ink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why pencils that disappeared and...
It wasn't meant to be in there, that's why. It must have accidentally got put in there. Does it still work? You can try it. It might still work. But we'll have to find a lid for it now. Serious Moonlight is set in Seattle. Look, I'm going to be honest. If something is set in the US, I'm not going to remember where it's set because I don't know, like, American, like, geography. So I could have very well have read something set in Seattle and have no idea. Isn't 50 Shades set in Seattle? So I'm so sorry. I'm giving you the worst suggestions, like 50 Shades of Grey. I said Twilight. I don't know if that is set in Seattle. Oh.
What? Oh.
Not a book, but TV show Dark Angel with Jessica Alba is set in Seattle. I love Jessica Alba. What was that? What was that movie? Honey. Has anyone seen Honey? That's Jessica Alba, isn't it? I watched that so many times when I was younger. Oh, you had me at Jessica Alba. I love Jessica Alba. I don't know what she's done lately, but I loved her when I was younger.
You go down to you you young?
When I was young? Yeah, but I grew up. Now I'm old.
Yeah. Well, what you say? You said you're old?
Am I old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, because you said old.
Oh. Maybe I'm a little bit old. What do you think?
Are you a little bit old?
A little bit old?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You?
What about you? Are you old or young?
Young.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you are a big boy. Yeah, you're not a baby, but you are still young. I'll be honest, I do not know the history of the area at all. I don't know anything about like US geography.
Mommy, please talk to me a little bit about the ants.
I don't see any ants.
No, please take me.
Oh, sure, I'll protect you if we see some, but I don't think we will. So I don't think you'll need protecting, to be honest. Gloss over the ending. Yeah. I did not like the ending. Like, she just stumbled into finding Serena. I won't repeat myself. We just stumbled into finding Serena, and then all of a sudden they just walk on out, and the dad's like,
I just want to
let me tell you.
Your heartbeat.
Sure, listen to my heartbeat. It's a bit broken, this stethoscope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoopsie. That's all right. Oh, God. Okay. Pivot across the room. I've never read a Kristen Hannah. I feel like her books are so popular, but I've never read one. I feel like I only ever see people giving them 5 stars. I've read so many things set in Canada. What have I read set in Canada? I feel like I've read recently heaps of things set in Canada. Blood Like Magic. I feel like I always see people saying that one is good. Lacey, you had that as book club pick. I didn't read it though. Okay, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh, right. Yeah, you just said. I'll do. Yeah. Do you know what is so funny? One time he was telling me that I had bags under my eyes and that I was old. And that day we were going out, I was getting my eyes tested. I was getting my eyes tested. Yeah, I actually heard you. And then my mum was with us, and I told my mum, like, oh yeah, he told me I was old today. And my mum says to him, oh, am I old? He's like, no, you're young. So she's young, but I'm old. I mean, he's honest. So my mum is eventually going to start looking younger than me because she just doesn't age.
Please blow all of that. It's red.
I started reading an Emily St. John Mandel book. Yeah.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, you can do it. I read not this one. I started reading it was something about a boat, wasn't it? Or I don't know. But I ended up DNFing it, so I don't know. But I feel like I always see people saying her books are good. Oh, I know what books I've read set in Canada. Amy Lee. I was just talking about Amy Lee yesterday. Her books are set in Canada. She's... Oh my God.
Oh, there's coin. A coin.
Oh, there's a coin. That's $1.
Oh.
Yeah, she's Canadian. All her books must
be... And a diamond.
And a diamond. All her books must be set in Canada. I've read 2. I loved...
and then a sea maid.
Yeah, that's a mermaid, yeah. The Catch.
And then a dinosaur. And then a dinosaur.
That is a dinosaur.
And then a parasaurolophus.
A parasaurolophus, yeah. Oh, the Glass Hotel. Yeah, it was the Glass Hotel. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I just wasn't like having a good time, so I just moved on to other things and never picked it back up.
Rhino.
A rhino.
It's like rhino coming true.
Yeah, my mum is... How old is my mum? My mum is about to turn 53 too. But yeah, I feel like she's going to end up looking younger than me. When I was younger, everyone would always say, like, when we were out, they're like, oh, is this your sister? And my mum was like, oh. And I used to hate it. But now I'm like sad because now, like, I'm going to look like the older sister, not the daughter. Thank you for coming, Lacey. Sorry again for having you read Bride and you hating it. But, you know, hopefully next month is better when we do our discussion.
Look, I found something safe.
That's Mulan.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen that movie. I keep losing my train of thought because he keeps asking me something. Oh yeah, Amy Lee. Yeah, her books are set in Canada. The Catch is like a fisherman one.
Spider-Man.
I don't know where in Canada it's set. I don't know where you are, Dee. Like where, I don't know about Canadian geography either. But The Catch is set in... And the book I'm picking for July is by Amy Lee. So maybe that's set in Canada. I'll just search it. I bet it's probably not going to say where it is anyway. Yeah, I've read one book that is set where I live. Oh, it doesn't say. It says a rural fishing village on the east coast of Canada. That's all it said. But if you live in a rural fishing village, Dee, on the east coast of Canada, then I have a book for you that is set exactly where you live. I feel like I've never heard you ever mention fishing, so I have a feeling you are not living in a rural fishing village. But if you are, I have a romance for you. Yeah, I am like just outside of Sydney. So Sydney is usually the closest that I ever find books set. But I did read a romance book. I had an arc of it earlier this year that is set. And if I didn't have oh yes, Amber, sorry, I will go through the books. Because yesterday I went through the next like couple of months, my plans, because I haven't like posted them anywhere, but I just kind of like was throwing out thoughts to see what people thought. So I'll just open up this in case I forget. So yeah, wait, what month are we in now? Oh, next month I have announced. It's July that I haven't said. So yeah, this month is Funny Story. Then next month is Outdrawn. By, if I could open the document, then I would see who it's by. Oh, my internet is not good. Oh, here we go. It is a sapphic romance. Yeah, I try and switch it up because I feel like I haven't really been switching up the genres. But we haven't had a BIPOC author the last couple. So this one is like a black sapphic romance. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second there. Oh, God. Anyway, it's not loading, but... Oh, the opposite side. I don't know where Vancouver is. Well, then I do not have a book set where you live. I'm sorry. West Coast, big city, haven't fished in 13 years. Then I do not have a recommendation for you. But some of her other books. I feel like I shouldn't... Oh, good. Okay. I haven't finished it. I still have like this much to go. But I've not given an Emily Henry 5 stars. So I'm glad your wife enjoyed it. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm so, like, frazzled. My brain is just not...
There's the fox.
There is a fox.
And then those little things.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Scissors sort of thing. Yeah, Outdrawn for June by Deanna Gray. It's on Kindle Unlimited in Australia. I assume it's like other countries have it as well, because I think it's it is like indie and like self-published, indie published, or I don't know. So I think
Mommy.
Oh yes, Deanna Gray. I could have just looked at the comments, couldn't I, instead of waiting for that page to load. That is, what is that?
It's a trophy with the...
It says private detective. Oh, it's like a I don't know. It's like a little pass that you wear around your neck so people know what. There you go.
It's a trophy.
Like a medal. Yeah, I guess it can be like a medal. And then July. So July, in the start of July 9th is my birthday, and I turn 30. So I think that the book I'm going to pick is called Woke Up Like This by Amy Lee, because it is about this 17-year-old girl who is setting up the decorations for prom, and she falls, and then she wakes up and she's 30. And it kind of like reminds me of the plot of 13 going on 30, also known as Suddenly 30, because we got a different title to that movie in Australia. So yeah, because I'm turning 30, I thought I would pick a 30 themed book. So yeah, I'm thinking that one for July. That one is on Kindle Unlimited in Australia. I am assuming also internationally. I don't know how it works because like we don't get the same titles as other people, but hopefully it's not too difficult to source for people. So yeah, Woke Up Like This by Amy Lee. August. He's playing with dinosaurs. August, I'm going to go for a Yeehaw romance. Because I want to be a cowboy romance girly. So I'm going to try Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Which I'm hoping is also like semi-easy for people. I'm trying to pick things that are like kind of easy to get. And then September, I considered, this is what we were talking about earlier, That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I'm considering that one for September. I don't know. Yeah. I want to try it. I feel like I could like it, like considering my thoughts on Bride. October, I'm thinking My Sister the Serial Killer by Oninkin Braithwaite. I need to look up how to pronounce her name. That has been on my TBR for years, which is like it's a really short mystery thriller. And then November, I'm considering Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne, which isn't out yet, and we also talked about this earlier, but it is a sapphic, cozy fantasy. So that's my thought process at the moment. In December, I'm either not going to do one, or if I do one, it will be just like something simple, like a Christmassy type of book, or like just, I don't know, like something short even. A diamond, yeah. You could find a hockey romance set in Vancouver. I don't know where Vancouver is, but I feel like hockey romances are potentially set in Canada. And there are a lot of those at the moment. So if you want to read a hockey romance, but I'm sure I've read other things. Oh, I know what I read that was set in Canada. I read Really Good, actually, and I hated it. It was one of my least favorite books of the whole year, but I know other people love it. I did not enjoy it. But that was set in Canada, I think, as well. That's like a literary fiction. Dirty 30s, yeah. I was also, does anyone know how to, what is the best way to do like a movie night? Because I was considering doing a movie night for 13 going on 30, or suddenly 30, whatever it's called, wherever you are. I've never done a movie night before, and I've seen like other YouTubers doing them, but I don't know what the best way is to do it.
I want to tidy up this mess.
You can absolutely tidy up that mess. Don't have to tell me, you don't have to ask me about that. Jan just read that. Are we talking about Are we talking about Done and Dusted? Sasha read it as well, and I feel like they both liked it. So I had planned to pick it, and then I saw they were both reading it, and they both, I think, had nice things to say about it. So I feel like that's why I was like, okay, and then also people have already. Oh my god, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh my god, so many people have My Sister the Serial Killer. Someone said that yesterday. Sasha, I think it was, said she's had it for ages. Kian. I own it as well. Okay, well, I'll definitely lock that one in for October then, in that case. Yeah, I tried to look up Discord. Kian. Yeah, I might look up Discord and see if that's easier, because I feel like the people who I've seen do movie nights are like big YouTubers, so they would like exceed the limit of the amount of people that can usually be in a chat, but I feel like it's fine for the book club. Okay, I'll have to look up Discord. I don't know how to use it. Yes, Jan did just, okay, that was what you're talking about. Yeah, so I think that one for August. Yeah. I did see, but some of them, like, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Hang on, he's gonna sook now. Can you give me 1 second to log off, and then I'll come and help you. Okay. It is always chaotic here. But what about what? Okay, you start tidying up and I'll help you in a second. Oh my god. Anyway, I've been live for a while now anyway, so I am going to go. Thank you everyone who came to the mess that was this live show, but Kian, oh my god. Okay baby, I'm coming. I'll see you for this one in a couple of weeks. Oh gosh, thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you being here as always, but yes,